G'day everyone and welcome back to 1099 DIY. Hinz here and I have another video for you and today I am going to be doing what's in my fridge and cupboards, and I just thought I'd do this video to let you guys know what kind of foods I like to buy, what foods I have in my cupboard, what are my staples, what kind of perishables I have, just to give you an idea of what we're eating while we're trying to be healthier, and yeah, to let you guys know of different types of foods that you may be interested in as well. So I hope you like this video and keep watching if you want to see what's in my fridge and cupboard. Next up is my fridge, so I'll just take you to the top. So up here I have a few cheeses. I'm not eating so much dairy now, but my son likes a little bit of cheese, and that's goat's feta. In here I've actually got some salmon, a few veggies that I've started to use. So I've got a capsicum, cucumber, some lemons from my tree, and these are, oh my gosh, the best things ever. These are like my favourite things at the moment. Oh, sorry, I rubbed my nose. I just had an itchy nose, not inside the nose. Oh, anyway, Hinz. Natural Delights, Medjool, I think that's how you pronounce it, dates. Yeah, so you all know what dates are, but these are Medjool ones, and they're organic, and they are just amazing. They taste so good. They are so good for sweet cravings, like if you're craving chocolate, have 2 of those, way less calories, way more nutrients, way more vitamins, and just delicious. Also really good as a sweetener. Here I've got like my lettuces and some greens. So I've got some broccoli in here. It's the long stemmed broccoli, and that's by the Fresh Grower, sweet stem broccoli. So it's got really long stems and you can leave them on. My favourite green is Rocket. It's got a really nice peppery taste, almost similar to watercress. And then I've also got some chopped cos lettuce, because I really like the crunchiness of this. So this is the lettuce that most people would use in Caesar salads, but this has got just the lettuce, and it's delicious. I've also got a green smoothie there. Sometimes I like to make double portions, and then I can just grab that on the go. And I've also got some homemade salad dressing. So that's mustard, olive oil and lemon with a bit of garlic. Here I've got some fruit, strawberries. Back there in that container is some brown rice, so I like to pre-cook rice. Cherry tomatoes, got a couple of punnets there, and that's a little sweet treat for my son, dairy food. So that's got lots of calcium, a little bit of sugar, but still way better than chocolate ice cream or a chocolate bar. So a good little sweet treat for them. I've also got some apples and avocado there. I used half of an iceberg lettuce, some coriander. I'm trying to grow my own herbs and it's going really well, but I'm just in that stage where I don't really want to pick them because I just want to let them grow a little bit more. In my veggie box I have a capsicum, some mushrooms, carrots and some asparagus. I like to do one big shop a week, but I just buy those things that I really need, and I do like many little fruit and veg shops, because I like my fruit and veg to be quite fresh. Lost my word, yeah. So I just have some water down the bottom, like to cool it, like to keep it in here, so I can grab it and it's nice and cool. Jalapeno peppers, which I love, more water. Some mayo in there. I don't really have that. I've had that for quite a while, but sometimes, you know, a little bit of mayo is okay every now and then. Almond milk, tomato sauce, that's just sweet cherry or something to help you sleep, which I don't really use anymore, and more almond milk. A few herbs up here. I've got dill, oregano, Dijon mustard, some coconut cream, which I use for my raw fish, Greek yogurt, pesto. I like to add this to salad dressings as well, minced dishes for a little bit of flavour, pretty much anything. I love this garlic. It's in Fresher and in New World. I don't really like the garlic in jars. It's got a really stinky smell, but this one smells a lot nicer and it tastes more like fresh garlic rather than some of the other stuff that's got lots of preservatives. Lime juice, because limes are quite expensive and this tastes really nice. And those are just my son's medications. And here is my pantry. So some people die for a walk-in closet. I have a walk-in pantry. I'd prefer a walk-in closet, but hey, you can't win them all. So just quickly, what's in here? I have a lot of different powders and seeds in here. I won't go through everything, but just a few things. Coconut oil, chia seeds, and cupcake cups, random. Essential greens, I add this to my smoothies. If I can't get any spinach or I haven't got any greens in my fridge, I add this to my smoothies. I just add it anyway. It has wheatgrass. What else does it have? Wheatgrass, spirulina, barley grass, alfalfa, spinach, broccoli. I never know how to spell this. Chlorella? Sure. Maca powder, add to my smoothies, is great for energy and hormone function. Coconut, just delicious on everything, delicious and protein balls, on cereal. Raw organic cacao powder, it's like cocoa powder, but it's far less processed and has a lot more nutrients and antioxidants. This is just a jar of seeds and nuts that I like to keep. It's got goji berries, almonds, walnuts, all sorts. Can you tell I'm talking fast? Cacao nibs. So this is kind of like cacao in its purest form. They're really yummy, sprinkled on top of desserts and your cereals and your baking. As a substitute to chocolate chips, they've got a really bitter kind of coffee-like taste, but I think they're really delicious. A few Herbalife things that I don't really use, but are good, like if you want a substitute for protein powder. Organic coffee. What else have I got back there? That's my buckwheat flour, which you guys know I like to use in my pancakes. I've also got some coconut flour by Cerise, oat bran, which I've used in my pancakes. It's all about the pancakes, and that's just the cacao powder, corn flour. I've got a couple of these which are like the rice and chia. I haven't used them yet, but I'll let you know what I think. Spreads, I use, sorry about the dodginess, maple syrup. And some of my things is a substitute for sugar. I don't have it a lot, but I think it's a better choice. It's a lot more natural than sugar, and it has a lot more nutrients and vitamins in it than sugar would, and it's a little bit less in sugar than like full-on sugar, because you know normal sugar is 100%. This is 65% sugar, but yeah, I think it's good. Coconut oil, the peanut butter, no added salt, and Marmite of my son's almond butter, my favourite thing in the world. Have it on your toast, have it on top of your pancakes, have it in celery sticks, anything. Eggs are also my favourite thing in the world. I like to have free range or cage free eggs for ethical and moral reasons. More nuts, walnuts, cranberries, and what else is in here? Raisins, like to make sure I have lots of those. Popcorn, treat for my son. Well, not a treat, everyday food for my son. You don't need to buy the stuff in the microwave, just grab this. Have like a teaspoon of oil and an ice cream container and chuck it in the microwave, and voila, you have yourself an awesome snack. Lots of herbs and spices. Low sodium, reduced salt soy sauce, cinnamon, evil cinnamon, you'll know why later. Cumin. This is awesome. This is like a dairy-free substitute for Parmesan cheese, so it's good for adding on top of pastas, salads, whatever. And I got this from Coastal Seed Organics, and it was $6. Cumin, I've got a whole bunch in there, paprika, what have you, curry powder. This is my gluten-free muesli, but it's almost run out, so I won't show you that. Whole grain oats, wheat bix for my son. What's down here? A few more dried fruits and apricots, prunes, herbal teas, peppermint tea, my favourite. Rice cakes for my son, a good everyday food. Down here I've got a few oils. Organic olive oil, hot sauce, apple cider vinegar, normal vinegar, balsamic vinegar, hemp seed oil, which I put in smoothies, I know use in salads. And I won't go up there, but I've got brown rice, chickpeas, more coconut, basmati rice, baking powder, some baking stuff when I do baking with my son. This is lentils, that's lentils. And some kitchen equipment. What's that? are soba noodles. So this is made of buckwheat. And they're really delicious, and they're awesome to use in stir fries, as they're way better for you than rice. Next up is my freezer. So in here I've just got gluten-free bread, because you guys know that I'm not eating that much gluten anymore. Some fish, so this is fresh fish, you probably can't see it, some snapper that my next door neighbour gave me and my friend Tam filleted for me, and it was beautiful. I had it the other night, thank you Tam. Some premium mince beef, so that's beef mince, that's like lower fat mince. Cheerios for my son, which aren't the best choice to be honest. Some chicken breast there. Some frozen bananas, which I like to add to smoothies. They are also really great, just blitzed up and it becomes like an ice cream, and you can add the yummy Majul dates in there with some cacao powder. That is vodka. I've had that for ages and it's still, if you guys didn't know, vodka doesn't freeze, so put it in your freezer and it goes nice and cool. I don't drink that much, but yeah, I've had it for ages. Anyway, stop trying to justify yourself, Hinz. Mixed berries, I always make sure I have berries in there. They're great as a dessert, just blitz them up. Use them as a sauce, add a little bit of stevia, put them on your pancakes, put them in your smoothies. They're just so versatile, and berries are one of the lowest in sugar fruits, so they're really good if you are watching your waistline. Haven't got as much sugar as some other fruits. Here I've just got some frozen veg. It's always really important to make sure you've got frozen veg in your freezer, because sometimes if certain foods aren't in season, fruit and veg, they can become really expensive, so having frozen veg, it's totally just as good for you, and it's sometimes a little bit cheaper. Baby carrots and whole beans, I love whole baby beans, poor babies. Frozen wholemeal pita breads, and stir fry supreme vegetables. So yeah, lots of veggies in here, a little bit of fruit, bread and lean meats. So yeah, that was my what's in my fridge, freezer, cupboard, pantry video. I hope you guys got some inspiration to stock your guys' cupboards and fridges full of healthy, delicious foods and ingredients. Let me know if you think that I'd be interested in any products, or if you have anything that you think is really delicious that I should be adding to my fridge, freezer and pantry. And I hope you guys have an awesome weekend and get lots of exercise in, good food and good rest. Mwah!